Hello and welcome to this new Fortnite video. This one is a little different to what I was doing previously. This is going to be a little tips and tricks on the new week 6 challenges that I have right here for you to see. I'm going to be leading you guys through each and every single one. So without further ado, let's go.
Right, so first off, we have the search between a metal bridge, 3 billboards and a crashed bus. It's very simple. I'm going to mark it on the map and it's going to be exactly on that mountain top. So from here you can see the bridge. I'm going to show you the billboards and the bus as we get closer. But the spot you're looking to land is a little mountain right directly in front of me right now with the trees. So here's the bridge, the metal bridge to my left. To my right, it's the 3 billboards. And right over there, the blue thing, that's the crash bus. So right here between the 3 trees, you will find the token or whatever you want to call that. And that's one challenge down. Right, so next up, we have the summit different mountain peaks out of 10. So what you need to do for this one, land on 10 different mountain peaks. Does sound kind of scary at first, but trust me, it's very easy. If you look around Pleasant Park right now, there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different peaks that you can land on. That's in Pleasant Park alone. That's 70% of the challenge, only in and around Pleasant Park. Very simple for this one. I wouldn't worry too much about anyone interfering with you, or you know, you ended up clashing with anyone else. So as you can see, just land on a peak. You should see a white flagpole where once you land on the peak, your whatever logo you have that you've chosen in your locker, you'll see it on the flag that will come down. Right, so here's the flagpole I was talking about. That snake you see is the picture that I've chosen for my locker, and it's simple as that. All you need to do is continue to do the same thing for all the mountain tops. You can do a good 3 if the zone treats you well, even 4 peaks in one game. But we're definitely not going to do 10, so it could take 2-3 games, at most 4 or 5, but if the zone's nice to you, 2 games very easily. On to the next one. Right, so for the next challenge I'm going to be discussing, it's the search chest in Anarchy Acres. It is out of 7, so you will need to search 7 chests in Anarchy. Now the issue is, as you know, it has been with the previous search chests in so and so area, is that in the first week, 2 weeks even, the area tends to be extremely populated, with everyone trying to do the same thing, which is complete the challenges. So at the moment, Anarchy Acres as a landing spot is, you know, personally I'd avoid it right now, because there's no way you're going to do it, because even if someone doesn't kill you, someone else is going to beat you to that chest, and the chest spawns, the spawn rate of chests in Anarchy is questionable, because sometimes I've been to Anarchy and it's been sensational, and other times you've been there and it's a complete disappointment. So your best bet would be, just a guarantee that you do get that chest, is wait. There's no rush, you don't need to complete the challenges before a certain period of time. They're there until the end of season 3 battle boss, so take your time with it, wait until the hype dies down, and in your own time do what you need to do. Now if you need to complete the challenge quickly for whatever reason, my advice would be to see if you can do a squads game. If you do, a squads game with others, that's completely fine. But if you decide to do a solo squads, that would also work. But of course there is the risk of a whole team landing and you're just there by yourself. So if you do want to complete it, your best bet would be to be a solo in a squads game, as squads tend to be, you know, generally focused as a whole squad than one person. And I mean, landing an anarchy with a squad isn't the most common thing, so you could get away with it. And yeah, that's really the only advice I have, other than sit back, be patient, wait a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I guarantee that within 2 weeks you will easily find 7 chests. You even could even find multiple ones, 2, 3 in a single game in Anarchy. So take your time with it, and I guarantee within 2 weeks you'll complete that challenge, no problem. Right, so for the remaining challenges, the deal damage of SMGs to opponents, which is out of 500, the explosive weapon eliminations, which is out of 3, and the eliminate opponents in retail row, which is also out of 3. The last 2 are marked as hard, so let me address them before I address the SMG one. So for the explosive weapon elimination challenge, your best bet to secure this, in my opinion, would be a rocket launcher. A rocket launcher, you can somewhat direct that precisely to where you need to. Also, the missile launcher would also be quite a great useful weapon for this challenge, as you can control that again more so than the rocket launcher, and direct that and drive it exactly into the opponents that you need to kill for this challenge. Luckily it's only out of 3, so if, let's say, you could even do this in a squad, and let me go away from rocket launchers, if you were to even get a grenade or a grenade through the grenade launcher and get a lucky hit onto a squad, then that's free. That's 4 people down straight. That's your challenge done in one hit, in one attack. You don't even need to go through attacking everyone you see in a single game with grenades or with rocket launchers. You can deal a single team with 1 grenade or 1 rocket or 1 missile, and that challenge is done. So that's that for that challenge. For the get eliminations in retail row, this one's pretty self-explanatory. I don't need to guide you through this one. Retail row does get quite popular. Of course, it's not as popular as it used to be before the new map came out with Tilted Towers and the whole left side of the map. However, you do still get quite a few people, especially now that the challenge is on, and my advice would be try and do that as soon as possible, just because retail row isn't as popular as it used to be. However, it will be now due to the challenge, so make the most of the new challenge hype. Get yourself in retail row, get yourself those eliminations. My advice for eliminations in retail row specifically: get on the roofs. Pick a house, get on the roof, loot the house, get back on the roof, and see what you can, scope who you can, and with the high ground advantage, kills should be very, very easy to achieve. Finally, the SMG eliminations. If you don't know yet, SMGs absolutely absolutely obliterate whoever faces the SMG. So my advice with that, as it's only do damage and not get a certain number of kills, get up nice, up close and personal, and spray at the person. You don't need to spray. Try and hold a steady hand. Spraying won't work in your favor because that round will finish very quickly, and within the time that it takes you to reload your SMG, the person will shotgun you 100%. Up close and personal, the shotgun is something you're not going to escape from. So my advice for that is If you find one early on in the game, as soon as you land, and you land in a populated area, put it to use. I wouldn't even bother searching for anything else. Put it to use as soon as possible before people find shields, before people find shotguns, because you only need to use a weapon up close, as an SMG is not a weapon that you can shoot from long range. If the person do find shield, that's good, that's more damage for you to deal. But the key here is to keep a steady hand. Keep your aim on the person, because if you don't manage to kill the person in one round, they're gonna get you back when you're reloading. And realistically, you could complete the challenge in one game, even in one area, especially tilted. Tilted, I feel like you have a very good chance, although there is the risk of people using ARs from high buildings, shoot it from building to building, and an SMG is not going to do you too much good. It can get you somewhere, however, against ARs, I wouldn't recommend it whatsoever. So guys, thank you for watching. There's your guide to the challenges that have been released in the new updates. I hope it's been helpful. If you need any extra assistance, any extra guidance, any extra help, let me know in the comments and I will help you in any way I can. Thank you very much. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want any more of these guides, I'm more than happy to make these again and again every time a new challenge a new week comes about. So subscribe, hit thumbs up button, let me know what you need, let me know what you want to see, and I will provide it. Peace.